The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone. So in this question guys, I'm going to take all the geometry questions from 2016 to 2018. If you have seen my previous video where I have taken the questions from 2013 to 15. So if you have not gone through, kindly check that also. So look for the solutions based on geometry 2016 paper. Have a look. Start with 2016. This was the easiest question I think among all the questions. It says AB is equivalent to AC is equivalent to CD. If angle ADB is given as 20 degree, we have to find out the value of BAD. This complete angle we need to find out. So start from here. In this triangle, if sides are equal, the angle in front of these two sides has to be equal also. So if this angle is given 20, this angle A has to be also 20 because these two sides are equal in this triangle. Now with the property of exterior angle triangle, if this angle is 20, this angle is 20. So can I say this angle will be 40? Otherwise you can use triangle property 20 20 40. So this angle will be 140. If this is 140, this angle would have been 40, straight line angle. Otherwise use directly exterior angle property. Come back to this triangle. In this triangle these two sides are equal, so angle in front of these two sides will also be equal. So this angle is 40, so this angle will also be 40. This is 40, this is 40, 80. So the remaining angle area will be 100. This angle is 100 and this angle is 20, so the complete BAD makes it 120. So that was the very easy question. Within 30-40 seconds, you should be able to get the answer. Okay, come to the next one. And as I always say, first try to do all the question by your own and then only look for the solution. Do not look for the solution in the beginning. Come to the next one. Second question. Triangle ABC and triangle XYZ are equilateral triangle of 54 centimeter side. This side is given as 54 centimeter, the bigger side. All the smaller triangle are also equilateral triangle. So if they are equilateral triangle, these three sides has to be equal. Similar, sorry, all the triangles are equilateral triangle. So this is possible when the figure is in symmetry. And if figure is in symmetry, it means this point M and N are trisecting basically the bigger side. So the side of the smaller triangle has to be 18. So all these side has to be 18, 18, 18. Right? This is only possible. So what we need to find? We need to find out the area of the shape MNOPQR in this shape. So the easy way to do it is either you can find the area of the hexagon because all the sides are 18. If you know the area of the regular hexagon, you can directly do that. And if you do not know, the area of the regular hexagon is actually it's NA square by 4 cot pi by n. You can get the answer directly from this part because we have this is a regular hexagon. So if I put it the value of n here, that is the hexagon, side is 18 divided by 4, cot 180 by 6. So that is cot 30, and that is 2, 3, 324, 162, 162 into 3, that comes out to be 486. And that is cot 30. Cot 30 is nothing, it is root 3. So that is the answer. Directly you can get it. Otherwise, what you could have done it, you can find the area of triangle ABC and we can subtract the area of these three small triangles. So if you do not know the direct formula, you can do this also. 3 into small equilateral triangle. So area of triangle ABC is root 3 by 4 side square. The bigger side is 54 and the smaller side is 18. So we can do this also. One of the same thing. But if you know the direct formula, that is again a much easy. Okay, so answer is 486 root 3. Come to the next one. It says the difference between the area of the circumscribed circle and the area of the inscribed circle of an equilateral triangle is 2156. What is the area of the equilateral triangle? Now I'm sure that you know the relation between the heights and the side of an equilateral triangle. If there's an equilateral triangle ABC and this is the height, can you tell me the relation between height and side? This side is A and height is H. The relation is height is root 3 by 2 of the side. And in equilateral triangle, the height is actually the median also. The height is angle bisector also, right? And if you know the incenter lies on the angle bisector and circumcenter lies on the circum on the centroid or on the circumcenter, or I should say it lies on the median. So for equilateral triangle, the circumcenter and the incenter, it's basically lying on this perpendicular only because perpendicular is median. And if you know, this becomes the centroid and centroid divides the median in the ratio of 2:1. So in equilateral triangle, this becomes the circumradius and this becomes the in radius, right? If I join it, that becomes the circumradius. I can draw a triangle. I can draw a circle using this radius, circumcircle, and I can draw an in circle using this as radius. So this becomes the circum in radius. So clearly the circumradius would be the circumradius and in radius in the ratio of 2:1. So the circumradius will be 2 by 3 of this height and the in radius will be 1/3 of this height. Okay, that is in radius, that is a circumradius. The difference is given. The difference is given. So pi r square minus r square is given in the question. That is 2156. And as there is no pi here, so I'll put it the value of pi also. And r we know it's, if I simplify it, that is 2 will cancel out. That is a by root 3. And here it will be a by 2 root 3. Again, root 3 will cancel out. So a by 2 root 3 and a by root 3. So the area will be a square by 3 minus a square by 12. That is given as 2156. So from here, that is cancelled out, that is 98. That is 9, 12 minus 3, that is 9a square by 12. And that 7 will be on this side. So that is 3, that is 4. So a square basically comes out to be 98 into 7 into 4 upon 3. What we need to find? We need to find the area of the triangle, which is root 3 by 4 side square. And side we just got it. That is 98 into 7 into 4 upon 3. That 4 will be cancelled out. That is root 3. And that is 963, 56, 686. So the answer is 686 upon root 3. A option is the correct answer. So simple question, you have to just use this as the relation between circumradius and in radius. And if you can remember direct relation, it is even much better. The circumradius is side upon root 3 and in radius is side upon 2 root 3. That is a direct relation in case of equilateral triangle. Okay, come to the next one. Now in this case, it is given in the figure given below, two circular curves x and y creates 90-degree and 60-degree angle with their respective centers. If the length of the bottom curve y is 10 pi, find the length of the other curve. So with the help of the information given below, if I draw the figure will be somewhere like this. This x curve making an angle of 90 degree with center P, and y curve, the bigger curve, is making an angle 60 degree at the center with center Q. The length is given 10 pi of y. What is the length? Length of the curve is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. That length is given as 10 pi and angle is given as 60 degree. So 60 upon 360 into 2 pi r, that is 10 pi. Pi will be cancelled. That is 1/6. That is r upon 3, that is 10. So R comes out to be 30. The radius of this bigger curve is 30. BQ and AQ is 30. And we know that AQ and QB are radius. And this angle is given as 60 degree. So if these two sides are equal, these two angle will also be equal. If these two angle are equal, these two angle, if this is 60, the remaining angle is 120. In 120 angle, these two angle will also be equal, 60, 60. So can I say that triangle ABQ becomes an equilateral triangle? If triangle ABQ is an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. So if QB is 30, AB will also be 30. Now look at the triangle APB. Can you see this angle is 90? If this angle is 90 and AP and PB are equal, if AP and PB are equal, the remaining angle will also be equal, these two angles. So can I say this angle is 90, the remaining angle is 90, and in 90 these two angles will be equal. So can I say these two angles will be 45, 45, PAB and PBA. Both the angle will be 45 degrees. Now, if you know the relation between 45 and 90 degree angle, the side ratio and angle, this is 1 is to 1 is to root 2. Root 2. So here the side we know that is 30. So here root 2 denotes 30. So 1 will denote 30 by root 2. 30 by 2 root 2 is 15 root 2. So what we get to know now? We get to know the radius. The radius is 15 root 2. And if you know the radius, you can find the length of the curve. The length of the curve is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. R we just got it. R is 15 root 2 and angle is 90 degree. So what is the length of curve x? That is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. R is 15 root 2. So what is the answer? Answer is 1/4. That is 2. That is root 2. So 15 pi upon root 2 is the answer. Option A is the correct answer. So nothing. We need to just use this to get the value of radius. The bigger radius is 30. Then we get the side. Side is also 30. With the help of side, we get the radius. The second radius is 15 root 2. This radius is 15 root 2. So if we have the radius, we have the angle, we can find the length of the curve. Come to the next one. This is a good question. ABCD is a quadrilateral such that AD is 9, BC is 13, DAB and BCD is 90 degree. Now that is the crucial part to draw the figure. Here you can draw it like this. ABCD, this is a quadrilateral. This angle and this angle is given as 90 degree. So you can slightly take it like this. So this angle is 90 and this angle is 90. AD is given as 9, BC is given as 13. DAB, DAB and this is given as 90. P and Q are the 2 points on AB and CD respectively, so that DQ and PB, it's 1 is to 2. So if this is X, this is 2X. DQ is to PB is 1 is to 2. DQ is an integer. How many values DQ can take for which the maximum possible area of the quadrilateral PBQD is 150? PBQD. So join it. PBQD. That is a quadrilateral. PBQD. PBQD. The area is given as 150, the maximum possible area. So the area will be less than 150. So as you can see, for this triangle, if I let's say join this DB, for this triangle, this is the base and this is the height, right? This is the base and this is the height. So what is the area of triangle BDQ? Area of triangle BDQ is nothing. It is half base into height. Height is 13. And similarly for this triangle, this is the base and this is the height. This is the height. For any two parallel line, you draw the base, you draw the height. It is same for all the triangles. So this is the base and this is 9 is the height. So what is the area of triangle PBD? That is half base into height. Height is 9. And if I add these two, this will become the area of PBQD. What is the complete area of quadrilateral PBDQ? That is the summation of these two, which is 9x plus 6.5x, that is 15.5x. And that is given as maximum to maximum 150. So it means this is less than equal to 150. So what is the value of x? X is less than 150 upon 15.5. So if I cancel out, that comes out to be 300 by 31. That comes out to be nearly less than equal to 9 point something. Means x can take all the integral value which is less than 9. So obviously x cannot be 0, x has to be at least 1. So all the values from 1 to 9 it can take. That is the question. How many values x can take? dq can take. So dq can take all the values which is less than 9. So from 1 to 9 it can take 9 values. That is the answer. Answer is option 4. So here the difficult part is to visualize it. To get the height. Height for this triangle is 9 and height for this triangle is 13. Clear? Come to the next one. Now I think 2017 will be started. Look at the question. That was easy. 2017 first question. AB is a chord of the circle. AB is a chord of the circle. The length of AB is 24. P is the midpoint. P is the midpoint of AB. P is the midpoint of AB. Perpendicular from P on either side of the chord meets the circle at M and N respectively. If MN PM is less than PN and PM is 8, that is given 8, then what will be the length of PN? And this is the midpoint. So can I say this is 12 and this is 12? We need to find out the length of PN. So again, the single line question, if you know if two chords are intersecting inside the circle, what is the relation? The relation is AP into PB is equivalent to NP into PM. So AP we know it's 12, that is also 12. NP we do not know, PM is given as 8. So what is the value of NP? Is 144 by 8 or comes out to be 18. So that is the answer. The length of PN or NP is equal to 18 centimeter. So single line answer if you know the property of intersection of chords. Come to the next one. Now here it is given as A, B, C, D, E, F are three parallel line. I have drawn the figure. A, B, C, D, E, F are given parallel line in that order. Let D1 and D2 be the distances from CD to AB. That is CD to AB and EF respectively. So this is given as D1 and this is D2. D1 and D2 are the distances from CD to AB and EF respectively. If D1 and D2 are integers, where D1 is to D2, it's 2 is to 1. So that is 2 is to 1. P is a point on AB. P is a point on AB. Q, R, S on CD and R is on EF. R is on EF. Q and S on CD. If the area of the quadrilateral PQRS is 30, this area is given as 30. What is the value of QR when the value of SR is the least? SR is the least. Now if D1 and D2 is given as the integer and one more line I think was given which is missing in this question. In this question one line is given. Okay, SR is the least. Yeah, SR is the least. So if SR is the least and this is an integer, so this can be only 1. If D1 and D2 are integer and this is the least, so obviously this ratio is 2 is to 1. What is the least value D2 can take? D2 is basically nothing, it is the distances. If we need to take it minimum, I can take it minimum as in perpendicular distance. That can be only one. What is the area? Area of this quadrilateral is nothing. Area of this triangle and area of this triangle. So if I take base as QS, height I can take it 2, and here I can take it height as 1. That is the height. D2, the distance, and that is D1, that is given as 1. So what is the area of this quadrilateral? Half base into height plus half base into height. That area is given as 30. So what do we get from here? That is half 1.5 QS is 30. QS comes out to be 30 upon 1.5, which is 12. Sorry, 20. So QS is 20, and that is 1. That is 1, and take it as a perpendicular distance, then only it will be minimum. Otherwise it cannot be minimum. So this is 1, this is 20. So what is the length of QR? The length of QR is nothing, it is 20 square plus 1. So it is slightly more than 20. So that is the answer. What is the length of QR? That is slightly more than 20 centimeter or 20 units. So the only thing in this question you need to remember, if you want to take it minimum possible, you need to consider as a perpendicular distance. Only then it can be minimum distance. Come to the next one. Yeah, this is the next one. ABCD is a rectangle PQR and midpoints of BC, CD and DA. Now this is a good question. ABCD is a rectangle. The point S line on the QR. Okay, PQ are the midpoints of BC, CD and AD. The point S line on the QR. There is a line QR. S is line here. So that SR is to QS is 1 is to 3. That is 1 is to 3. The ratio of the triangle APS, APS, which I met, that is triangle APS. And the rectangle ABCD. So this area and the complete area. So first in this question, that is very crucial, that how you assume values. Now, can I say this is a right angle triangle? This is a right angle triangle. So this is hypotenuse, and choose hypotenuse such that it becomes a multiple of 4, so that it is easy to divide in the ratio 1 is to 3. So can you think 3, 4, 5 Pythagoras triplet? You can assume any value where we have to take it the ratio. So I'm assuming 3, 4, 5, but I cannot take 5 because otherwise it will not be a multiple of 4. So multiply this with 4. So I'm assuming the side 12, 16 and 20. So it will be easier for me to get the values. So that is 12, that is 16 I'm taking. So this is the midpoint, so this will also be 16. This is the midpoint, so this will be 12. This is 20, so that will be 5, and that will be 15. Right? As soon as I get this value, my task will be easier. I need to find this area. Now that is the difficult part, to get this area. This is 12. If I get the height, if I get this height, I'll get the area of this part and this part. Similarly, if I join it, I'll get the height here. Now, now can you see this small triangle and this bigger triangle? Let's I name that point SQT and RDQ. Can I say RDQ is similar to triangle STQ 190 and Q is common? RD we know it's 12. ST we do not know. We need to find the value of ST. RQ we know it's 20. SQ we know it's 15, DQ, DQ we know it's 16, and TQ we do not know. So if I compare these two, 4 is to 3, I'll get the value of ST. So ST comes out to be 180 upon 20, that is 9. And similarly, if I compare these two, I'll get the value of TQ. Or I can use a Pythagoras as well, 9, 12, and 15. So TQ will be 12. Or you can use it here also. That is 4, 4, 3, 4 into 3 is 12. So TQ comes out to be 12. So this is 12, this is 4. Complete row 16. And this part, ST is 9. So this is 9, so this is also 9. This is 3. R, U, you can name that. Now we have the area of this part. This we know, that is 9. That is 4, and this is 3. This we know, that is the base, and that is the height. Height is 4. And that area we also know. So if you see the area of this part, can I say ABPU? ABPU, it's kind of trapezium. ABPU, 90, 90, 90. So the fourth angle will also be 90. That side is 15. That is 32. That is also, that is 12. So you can say it is kind of trapezium. Okay, that was 9. That is 15. Or what we can do, we can find the area of this triangle. And this triangle, look at this, AUPB. What is the area of AUPB? AUBP. That angle is 90. That is 90. That is also 90. So that will be also be 90. So all the four angles are 90. That side is 15. That is 12. That is 32. What we are missing here? Some more parallel sides into height we can say. Some more parallel side is half. That is 15 and 12 into height. Height is 32. Let me check whether I'm missing something. That is 27 into 16. That is 320 and 112. That is 432. The area of this part, AUBP, I'm getting it's 432. If I subtract the area of this part and this part, I'll get the area of this triangle, right? That I'm trying to do it. So that is 32. That is 12. Till here it is 12. So the area of this triangle, ABP, that is half base into height. 32 into 12. 16 into 12, that is 192. The area of triangle A, that point was S, ASR. Can we get it directly? ASU. Yes, we can get it ASU as well. Half, base is 4, and height is 15. So 30. So what is the area of triangle APS? Area of triangle APS is 432 minus 192 minus 30. So that is 432 minus 192 comes out to be 340, 240, 210. That is 210. And the complete area of ABCD, it's 32 into 24. That is 720, 768. So what is the ratio? The ratio is 210 upon 768. So it will not be cancelled with 4. So something It will not be cancelled with 7 also. So I'm getting the answer 105 upon 384. 128 3. Here it will be cancelled with 3. So 35 upon 128. Still something I have missed it. So I'm getting 35 upon 128 instead of 36. Or something else was the answer. Okay, might be I have missing something in this question. This is 3 till now, it looks okay to me. I have taken this triangle as TQ. This was 90, so this was 9, and TQ was 12. So this is 12, so this comes out to be 4. This was 12, so this is 4. This is 9. This is also 9, so this was 3. Might be some part of the calculation we have missed out. Half base into height, that is 30. Half base into height, that is 192. Mistake could be here also. Okay, चलो कैलकुलेशन देख लेंगे, otherwise method is okay. Calculation might be wrong somewhere. I'll recheck and post it again and try to do it yourself. You know the way all now. Come to the next one. I didn't want to spend much time on that. The next question says the volume of the pyramid with square base 200 centimeter cube. The height of the pyramid is 13. That is 13. What will be the length of the slant edge? That is the distance between the apex, that is the apex, to any other vertex rounded to the nearest integer. So we need to find out, let's say if I name it that blue lines, we need to find out. So the volume of the pyramid is 1/3 into area of the base into height. I'm sure you know that. So area of the base is side square and height is given as 13 and that is given as 200. So from here we get the value of L square, that is 400 by 13. That is L square. That is a side. That is a height. So that is the side. What is the diagonal? That is 220 on root 13. So that will be diagonal will be root 2. That is L. That is L. So diagonal will be root 2 of this. And that part will be half of this part. We need to find out this now. So I'm using it. That is half of the diagonal and that is 13. So let's say I name it OA. The OA will be half of this, 20 root 2 upon root 13. That is 10 root 2 upon root 13. We need to find this. Use the Pythagoras. This is 90 degree. This we know, this we know. So what is the value of, let's say, AB? AB is 13 square plus this is square. 10 root 2 upon root 13 square. So that is 169 plus 100, 200, 200 upon 13. So approximately this value is 10, 15 point something. So 15, that is 184. point something. So the nearest integer of this value will be 40. The nearest integer, obviously, that is near to 40. So that is a simple question. This way you can get it. So 200. Yeah, okay, it is. That's why I'm saying something is missing. That is 600. Now once you made a mistake, the mistake comes in every question. So let it be d square, let it be L square, let it be root 600 upon 13. That is into 3 now. I've taken into 2. That's what we made the mistake. So d is root 2 of this value. That is root 600 upon root 13. OA will be half of that. So half of root 600 upon root 13, root 2. So that is root 600 upon root 13 upon root 2. Or if you want, you can take it 2 outside, or let it be like this, upon 2. That's root 2 only. So that is 300 upon root 13. That is 300 upon root 13 square. Now you'll get the correct answer. That is 300 upon 13. So this value is nearly 169 plus 23 something, or 20 260, yeah, 23 something. So you'll get 192. So 192 is definitely near to 40. That is the answer. So I made the calculation mistake. Answer is option 3. Come to the next one. Okay, now it's the Z paper, and there were only 2 questions in Z 2018, and that was again a very easy question. If the diagonal of the rhombus of side 15 centimeter are in the ratio of 3:4, and we know the diagonal of a rhombus bisects each other at 90 degree, right? So this is given as in the ratio of 3:4. So half of the part will also be in the ratio of 3:4. So I'm taking as 3. I'm taking this as 4. And the side is given as 15. So, and this is 90. So this is a right angle triangle, and the ratio is 3, 4, 5. So here this side will be 5x, and 5x denote 15. So x denote 3. If x is 3, this part will be 9, this part will be 12. So the diagonal d1 and d2 are 18 and 24. So what is the area? Area is either you can use it half d1 into d2, or you could have find the area of 4 triangles. But obviously the half d1 into d2 is easy. So 9 into 24, answer comes out to be 216. That is very easy question. None of the above is the correct answer. Okay, so diagonals are in the ratio of 3:4. So half of the part will also be in the ratio of 3:4. So that is 3, that is 4, so that will be 5. 5 is 15, so x is 3. That is 9, that is 12. So 18 and 24 are the diagonal. Clear? The last question. The last question says a cone of radius 4 centimeter. There is a cone of radius 4 centimeter and height 12 centimeter. That is, cone of radius 4 and height 12 was sliced horizontally, resulting in a smaller cone, upper portion, and a frustum. That becomes a frustum. There is a cone, small cone, and a frustum. If the ratio of the curved surface area of the upper smaller cone and the lower frustum is 1:2. So if the curved surface area is 1:2, can I say the curved surface area of this part in the complete cone, smaller cone, and the bigger cone? Bigger cone I'm denoting it with C2. That will be the ratio of 1:3. if this is 1 and this part is 2, so the complete circumference or complete curved surface area will be 3. What will be the slant height of the frustum? We need to find out the slant height. Okay, this cone and the bigger cone is a two similar triangle kind of thing. If there are two similar triangle, their every side will be in the same ratio. So if curved surface area, which is pi r L, is in the ratio of 1 is to 3, so can I say radius and slant height will also be in the same ratio? So that will be also in the ratio of 1 is to 3, that will also be in the ratio of 1 is to 3, right? So can I say it will be treated as this radius and this radius? Radius is square, I can take it. What will be the slant height of the frustum? So can I say both of them, because this results in a 3, so both of them will be root 3, root 3. So radius will also be root 3 times and slant height will also be root 3 times because it will be in the same ratio. So radius and slant height will also be in the ratio of root 3. That is, slant height will also be root 3 times and radius will also be root 3 times. That's why the curved surface area is 3 times, if you're getting it, what I want to say, right? If the radius of this smaller cone it's 1 and slant height is also 1, the radius of the bigger cone will be root 3 times and slant height will also be root 3 times, then only the curved surface area is coming out to be 3 times. So if the slant height of the smaller cone is 1, the slant height of the bigger cone will be root 3 times of the smaller cone. So what we need to find? What will the slant height of the frustum? If we know the slant height of the bigger cone, that is 4, that is 12, so the slant height will be 144 plus 16, 144 plus 16, that is 156. Okay, with a slant height of 12. Okay, slant height is given as 12, so root 3 L1 denotes 12, so this L1 will denote 12 upon root 3. So the slant height of this part will be 12 upon root 3. So what is the slant height of the remaining part? That is 12 root 3 minus 12 upon root 3. So what is the answer? That 12 upon root 3 is 4 root 3. What I'm doing? That is the complete slant height. It's 12. If the complete slant height is 12 and this part is 4 root 3. So the remaining slant height will be 12 minus 4 root 3. That is the answer. Are you getting it? That's root 3 L1 is 12. So the slant height will be 12 upon root 3, which is 4 root 3. The complete slant height was given as 12. If I subtract the slant height of this part, I'll get the slant height of this part, which is 12 minus 12 upon root 3. 12 upon root 3 is nothing, it is 4 root 3. So the correct answer is 12 minus 4 root 3. Option B is the correct answer. Okay. So as I said, that is a suggestion to all of you that if you made a mistake somewhere in between, do not get conscious, right? Do not make further mistake as I was doing it, right? That is a very normal tendency. If we made a mistake somewhere, we get conscious and we made further mistakes. Okay, so for such kind of videos, guys, watch continuously this channel. I'm going to post the next video maybe on. I'm planning to have one more video on alphanumeric questions, the symbols and letters, the numbers, letters that is given in these kind of questions. That is a very frequently asked question in XAT. Okay, so watch the videos, subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. Okay, good luck. Bye bye.